Have you been injured while at work? Did you know that not all injuries you suffer while on the clock are covered by workers' compensation law? Hi, I'm Brian Slaughter. I'm the senior workers' compensation attorney at Kalfus Nachman. Workers' compensation is a very picky area of the law, and much of what you may hear about it is counterintuitive. That is particularly true when it comes to what is and what is not generally covered by workers' compensation. Generally speaking, to get workers' compensation benefits, you have to prove that you suffered an injury by accident. That seems pretty straightforward. 3 little words. But those words have been interpreted for over 100 years, and we have a very specific definition. First, you have to have a specific incident that you can describe happening at a reasonably specific time. It has to be sudden. Has to result in a structural or mechanical change of your body, and it has to result as a risk of your employment. So what does that mean for what isn't covered? A lot of folks may have injuries that occur from heavy lifting over time or repetitive motion from doing the same activity over and over again. Well, those are generally not covered because injuries that occur from cumulative trauma or repetitive motion are not generally covered. But there are always exceptions, and that's why having a good workers' compensation attorney on your side can help you. For instance, there's claims regarding carpal tunnel syndrome, which are a classic repetitive motion injury. There are exceptions that would cover that under workers' compensation if you know about them. So here's an example. You're on the clock and you're injured at a specific time and place. Is that it? Is it covered? Well, no, not necessarily. In Virginia, you still have to show that your injury was caused by a risk specific to your work. For example, you're walking up a flight of stairs from one floor to another and you stumble and fall down the steps. You're on the clock, you're at work. Is that covered? Well, no, not necessarily, because under Virginia workers' compensation, injuries that happen while you're doing things that everyone is exposed to every day are not covered by themselves. Things like walking, stooping, bending, squatting, reaching, carrying things, by themselves are not covered. You have to show that there was something else, something unique to your employment that was a risk that caused your accident. So taking the stairwell again as an example, were you carrying multiple boxes so you couldn't see where you were going? Was the lighting bad? Were the stairs in bad condition? Those are the things that can get your workers' compensation claim covered, and those are the kinds of things that a good workers' compensation attorney is going to ask you about. So why am I telling you this? You may have been injured at work, and you may have a bunch of questions about your case. I deal with this every day, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. So pick up the phone and call me, Brian Slaughter, Senior Workers' Compensation Attorney at Kalfus Nachman, and I'd be happy to help. Thank you for watching.